What's going on, guys? Rapid Plays here, and we are in the semifinals. We have the Azuri versus the Sturgians here. This is going to be a great one. The Geatest drew the championship round, so they are already in the championship. If you guys are looking forward to the championship, let me know down below in the comment section. Hit that like and subscribe button. And yeah, as the Azuri are getting close here, the Sturgians are also getting close, closing the distance very quickly here. And you guys are absolutely killing the support on all my videos right now. So I'd like to say thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. You guys are making YouTube so much fun and enjoyable right now. Without you guys, I don't know if I would still be doing this because your guys' support is awesome. Just being able to see how much you guys support me in every video, any new idea is just awesome. So yeah, anyways, here we go. The Azuri are going to start to take some shots here. The Sturgians are spreading out first, though. As the Azuri are starting to crest this mountain, the Sturgians do get spread out, which means that they're going to have the opening line to fire into the Azuri here as they are trying to move forward, and it is not looking well for them right off the start here. The Sturgians putting down lots of fire into their big clumping, and it is not working out well. So, right off the bat here, being in a big clump, playing very, very poorly to the Azuri advantage, as the Sturgians are able to just shred them like it is absolutely nothing. It is becoming a very, very, very quick massacre here, and it is not looking good for the second wave to be coming in here, as the Azuri are now trying to charge them, and it is not working well as they all perish. The second wave is coming in, though, from way back there. And yeah, the second wave is pretty far away, so I will cut to when they catch up here. Alrighty, guys, welcome back. The Azuri are now across the bridge, moving up to fight the Sturgians, who are coming down the mountain to meet them here. But the Azuri are still clumping up in their charge here. It is not looking good for this charge, but they are starting to spread out a little bit here as they fire into the Sturgians, which might bode well for them, but the sheer amount of Sturgians are going to be playing a very, very, very hard downfall for these Azuri here as they're trying to charge up a mountain. And as you can see by just the kills here, 11 kills to 220. Not looking good for them. Their last wave of reinforcements are coming in here, and the Sturgians sitting on top of their hill, high and mighty, are going to pick up many, many kills here. Sorry, I just wanted to do that. that has nothing to do with this battle. That's probably not going to play into the outcome of this battle at all. But yeah, these guys are getting slaughtered, and that is going to be the last of that wave. The final wave is coming in here. I'll back up so then the Sturgians come down to meet the Azuri. And that is going to be effectively the end of round one. The Sturgians will be taking this win here. Although it was a very, very, very hard battlefield for the Azuri here, they will have the chance to defend next time, or to attack next time. So yeah, they'll be able to flip sides. They'll be the ones able to set up and hold the wall, and then it'll come down to a coin flip for the last round. Unless the Sturgians here do exactly what they did against the Empire and absolutely sweep them, which is a very high possibility here. The Empire got swept 2-0 to the Sturgian archers here, which surprised me a lot. I did not think that the Sturgians were going to be able to do that, and yet here we go. The Azuri are starting to pick up some kills now, fighting back a little bit, but their numbers are just too little right now. Too little, too late. And there we go. Their army is starting to break at the sheer amount of arrows starting to come down. And that is going to be the end of round one here, guys. Sturgians very handily taking round one with very minimal effort. So yeah, let's hop into round two here. See if they can pull off the sweep, or if the Azuri are gonna level it 1-1. Alrighty, guys. Round two is here in the Azuri, and The Sturgians decided to take a little bit different of a path here, coming across this little rock pathway. And both armies are grouped up here, but the Azrai are starting to form a line and spread out now, looking to put down some fire in this big clumping while they can. And it looks like they're going to be able to do exactly that. Although the Sturgians are getting close into melee combat, which would be horrible for these Azrai, as the Sturgians are going to be far superior in melee combat as they have axes and not just swords. But it does not look like the Sturgians are going to quite make it there. Although they are fighting the front lines of these Azrai. But the Azrai do have lots of support coming in from behind. But the Sturgians are starting to pick up lots of kills in melee. And there goes all of the Azrai charging into melee now. And they are shredding these Sturgians in melee, along with arrows, picking up lots and lots of kills and destroying the first wave very effectively there. Looks like 182 kills to 74. The Azrai pick up a big win in the first wave there. If I can take out some of these retreaters here, so then the Azrai can focus on the next wave that will be coming down from the mountains here. Absolutely obliterating the first wave. Pretty much no problems at hand there. Looks like one last guy here retreating over the mountain. And I will cut to when the second wave arrives. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Alrighty guys, the Azrai are charging across the river to go and meet the Sturgians up on the hill. But we will see if this plays out for them, as they are getting absolutely shot down from above the hill right now. The Sturgians are having a field day on these Azrai, and it is looking bad right now for them, as they are throwing away their lives for free. All that hard work in beating back the first wave is now going to waste, as they have lost 100 men now. And their reinforcements are needing to come in, even though they should have the advantage right now. And here comes the Sturgians storming down off the mountain to meet this wave. And the Sturgians are catching up big time, now only down 50 kills, as they are going into hand-to-hand combat now over there on the water's edge. And as you can see, the amount of dead Sturgians, the dead Azrai over here, pushing across this river was a horrible idea for them. And they are broken. They are losing. The first wave has now been broken. Reinforcements are going to be needed if they want to save anything that's left of this battle. Or are the Sturgians going to roll here? They're now only down 40 kills. This is going to be a very, very, very close battle here, as the Sturgians are now getting ready to fight the second wave. Arrows coming in, but the Azrai are setting up this time and are moving very slowly, firing, and they are trying to catch the second wave before they can get close enough to engage in melee again. But the third wave of the Sturgians is starting to come down here, now down 50 kills. The Sturgians are trying to close the gap here, and will they get close? It looks like they are going to be getting fairly close, but not quite close enough. The third wave is putting down lots of fire into these Azrai, though. It is not looking good for them, as they are trying to charge into melee to fight this second wave. The second wave looks like it is sacrificing itself to help kill these Azrai. That is quite the tactic there. The AI is pulling very well against another AI, and it is not looking good for either side right now. The Sturgians at 240 kills, the Azrai at 300. This is going to be a very, very close battle here, coming down to the last wave. As the last wave of Azrai are coming in, the Sturgians are fighting and trying to push them back now. Ooh-wee. They have broken the second wave. The Sturgians are now across the river. This is going to end up being very close, as the third wave is coming in, putting down archer fire into that big clumping of Sturgians, but they have lost sight of them over the side of the mountain as they're trying to run down their retreating troops. And oh my goodness, just like that, that last wave of Azrai completely destroyed. All the Sturgians are about to come over the mountain to face this last wave of Azrai. It's going to come down to the wire here. down to the last couple of men, and they are too focused on the retreating soldiers to realize that there's an entire another wave here, and the Sturgians cut down by the last wave. Unfortunately, it is now 1-1 for the Sturgians. Just like that. We are going to need a third round to decide it here. This is the closest one yet. I will see you guys in the last round. Alrighty guys, welcome back. We can see the Sturgians coming across the bridge in the distance. This time the Aserai did pull the defending side, so they will have the rights to defend this massive hill here. As you can tell, they are very eager to set up on this hill, charging to this hill, not even to the bridge right now, to try to get a nice line set up here to rain down fire on the Sturgians, as the Sturgians are desperately trying to get across the bridge before anything can happen. And looks like the Aserai are going to be charging down in a large clump to meet them. They are not spreading out here. See how well that plays out for them, as the first arrows are starting to fly into those Sturgians here. The Aserai looks like they are going to end up trying to close the distance a little bit, and the Sturgians are falling back to the middle of the bridge or across the bridge. Looks like they are falling back to go back across the bridge a little bit here. Or no, they're trying to spread out across the bridge. And they're still trying to push across the bridge, as the Aserai are now pushing to them and seeing if they can't pick up big kills on that big clump in the middle there. Putting down lots of fire, trying to press the fact that they are on the bridge and that they have the upper hand here. We'll see if it pays out for them, as the Sturgians are now set up and returning tons of fire into that big clumping of Aserai. We will see if it ends up working for this, for the Aserai here, as the Sturgians are perfectly set up on the bridge, and the Aserai are left hopeless, charging their front lines here. Although they are still picking up kills, it is about even on kills right now, only down 10, and the Aserai are now in melee combat here against the Sturgians, and they are liking their odds in melee combat, pushing forward to continuously try to cut down these Sturgians, as archers are in the back still fighting. Aserai are picking up lots of kills here, and it is tied. It is tied on kills going into melee here. Second waves are going to need to be called on here very soon, as both teams are at 109 and 110 kills. They're pushing through in melee. This is going to be a very close battle for the bridge here. Whoever wins this first wave might end up winning the battle. They're dead even on kills right now. The Aserai are starting to break, though. The Sturgians able to hold the bridge, and here we go. 3 Aserai breaking there, able to hold the bridge. But the Aserai do beat back their farthest back lines, and they are retreating. The Aserai win the first fight on the bridge. Second waves are coming for both sides here. The Sturgian second wave a little bit closer than the Aserai second wave. We'll see how well that plays out for them here. Big battle in the center there. And the Aserai are going to try to hold the bridge with what little they have left here, putting down some shots into those Sturgians, seeing if they can't hold before their friendlies get here. And as you can see, there's still a couple units here fighting in the back. We got standoff here. Ooh. Aserai getting the win there. And they were not able to hold the bridge. As we can see, the Sturgians are now the second wave pushing over the bridge. But over the horizon, we see the Aserai coming down from the mountain. Their second wave coming to reinforce. And they are almost deadlocked on kills right now. It is going to be a very, very close finish here. The Aserai storming down from the mountains to go and fight over the bridge. Starting to shoot arrows into that big grouping already. The Aserai clumped up. The Sturgians clumped up. This is going to be a battle of pure accuracy now. This looks like the Sturgians are starting to push the Aserai a little bit, but the Aserai are putting down lots of arrows into that big clumping. And same with the Sturgians, putting lots of arrows into the big clumping, and it looks like they're closing the distance for another big melee clash here. And here it goes. Front units switching to swords, front units switching to axes. Here we go, big battle here. The Sturgians getting the upper hand right off the bat. It is still very close on kills, though. The Aserai getting dominated in this exchange, but big kills there coming from the Aserai. And look at that, units breaking off the battlefield. only down 30 kills though. Even though there is now a mass break happening for the Azurai, the second wave has lost. If they make it back to the third wave, this could be big though for the Azurai. If they can get these troops to return, the third wave has been called on for both sides. The last wave is coming in. Ooh-wee, this is going to end up being very close. There is the third wave coming in. I don't think those troops are going to return. I think they're going to break off the battlefield here. Unfortunately for the Azurai, those troops are long gone. And here we go. We got the retreating forces being about to be caught by the pursuers of the retreating forces about to be caught by the next wave. And they're too focused on the retreating soldiers to realize that there's a whole nother wave here coming to completely cut them down. And look at that, they are completely caught off guard. This new wave is set up and they are mowing this second wave down. The Sturgians are losing the fact that they had the initiative, that they had this second wave win, because now they're just being completely gunned down by this next wave of Azurai, which completely negates all prior progress. And now the Azurai are set up on the hill, walking down. It is dead even on kills once again. Walking down the hill, trying to walk down these Sturgians. The Sturgians are deciding to fight in archer combat this time against the Azurai. Will it work? They're starting to go into melee over on the far flank there. The Azurai choosing to stay back and try to pick up as many kills before they need to engage in melee. Dead even on kills still. Charging down the mountain. This is it. This is for the battle. They are having a break. The Sturgians are breaking and the Azurai get the win at the end here. Wow, what a crazy battle here. Mass break from the Sturgians, eventually doing it. The Azurai barely clinging on to the win here. Wow, that could have gone either way there at the end. So if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to let me know in the comment section down below. Hit that like and subscribe button. And next we have the finale. So I will see you guys all for that. Peace, guys.